Legendary songwriter Alan Bergman dies at 99, his final words and musical legacy remembered. The lyrical genius whose words helped shape the emotional core of American music and film for nearly a century has died at the age of 99. He passed away peacefully at his Los Angeles home on July 19, 2025, due to natural causes. His family confirmed. Bergman, best known for his decades-long songwriting partnership with his late wife, Marilyn Bergman, left behind a body of work that defined romance, nostalgia, and introspection in popular music. A lifetime of lyrics. Born in Brooklyn in 1925, Alan Bergman was captivated by music from an early age. After studying at UCLA, he met and married Marilyn Katz. The two would go on to become one of the most celebrated songwriting duos in history. Together, they penned unforgettable songs such as The Way We Were, You Don't Bring Me Flowers, Nice and Easy. Their lyrics were performed by legends: Barbra Streisand, Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, and Aretha Franklin, to name a few. Over the course of his storied career, Bergman earned 3 Academy Awards, multiple Golden Globes, and Grammys. Not for his fame, but for the power of his pen. Final moments and last words. Bergman had been in frail health in recent months, but remained creatively engaged, writing, mentoring, and reflecting on the impact of music in a rapidly changing world. According to his daughter, Julie, Alan spent his final morning listening to instrumental music from his past projects, quietly flipping through handwritten lyric sheets in his study. His final words, spoken shortly before his passing, were quietly poetic, fitting for a man who made a life out of lyrical beauty. It was all music in the end, every word, a note in the heart. Remembering a voice behind the voices. Though rarely seen on stage, Alan Bergman was the quiet force behind some of the 20th century's most powerful emotional moments in film and music. His lyrics didn't just complement melodies, they elevated them. He once said, "A lyric is a conversation, whispered directly to the soul." He and Marilyn captured the fragile, aching parts of the human experience with honesty, warmth, and depth. Their songs scored some of Hollywood's most iconic scenes, but more importantly, they became soundtracks to real lives. Outpouring of love tributes came swiftly after the news broke. Barbra Streisand, a close collaborator and friend for over 50 years, shared in a statement, "Alan and Marilyn gave me some of the most beautiful words I've ever sung. Alan's heart beat through every line. I will miss him terribly." Quincy Jones wrote on social media, "Alan Bergman was a poet's poet, a master of meaning, of nuance, of feeling. His lyrics helped us feel things we didn't know how to say. Rest well, old friend." Carrying the torch. To honor his legacy, the Bergman family announced the launch of the Alan Bergman Lyric Legacy Initiative, which will provide scholarships, lyricist workshops, and support for music education programs in underserved communities. The initiative will also digitize and archive the Bergman's body of work for future generations to study and celebrate. The quiet power of words. Alan Bergman's passing marks the end of a remarkable era, a time when songwriting was equal parts art and heart. His gift was in saying what others couldn't, in verses that painted emotions and captured the human condition. From love and longing to grief and wonder, his words endure in the voices of those who sang them, and in the listeners who will never forget. It was all music in the end. Every word, a note in the heart. Alan Bergman may be gone, but the songs and the feeling live on.